your girl, Javy. Hi, Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for the full moon in Leo happening during Aquarius season. Of course, that is taking place on the 28th, January 28th, 2021. You guys be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. The messages and videos for Aquarius season are rolling out smoothly. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justjeverything, or justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, please check out my website, justjeverything.com. All right, y'all. This is going to, I think I say that every time, but it just like, this is like a sneak attack one because it's during Aquarius season. So there's all this emotional detachment and you're like, everybody's kind of like what's real type thing. And then it hits the heart, Leo. First thing first, I want to talk about loyalty. If you got it, smoke it, hydrate. Because the tea is going to be hot. Loyalty. Who are you loyal to? What kind of loyalty are you extending? Is it mutual? Are you receiving what you are giving? What's going on? Where's the reciprocity? If it's there, awesome. Yes, keep it great. If it's not, it's time to unpack. It's time to do some digging. I also feel like, it's probably good I put this out. I also feel like a thing that is coming up is sexual loyalty. Ooh, and I just knocked over the 7 of Swords. Sexual loyalty, yes. And I feel like there are some of you who have been hurt by someone and you, because it wasn't a big deal, you keep sweeping it under the rug or keep making it like it's okay. And if you feel wronged, if you feel betrayed, own it. It's for a reason. You're feeling that way for a reason. Stop denying yourself your feelings and stop trying to play like you don't have needs. So who has your loyalty and who has your heart? Who knows versus like who knows your heart the best? Are the people that you're giving your loyalty and your heart to the right people? Are they the people that, are you the ride or die type? Like, what's going on? So it's time to do some self-inventory. With Leo being out, there are themes of the heart, the ego, pride, fatherhood, parenthood, authenticity, and perception. What you're projecting and how you're being perceived and how you're perceiving others, for sure, is a theme that's coming up. So with this full moon in Leo, what came up intuitively is like, what's to be released is whatever's keeping you from living your life fully. And that doesn't mean like send the kids to grandma's for forever, or you know what I mean? It's just like if there are relationships or jobs or connections that are keeping you from having the full experiences even with your children, because children are definitely a theme that's coming up for this full moon, excuse me. And so there is this need to do some unpacking, to really start evaluating what is keeping you, what's holding you back. Is it fear? Is it pride? Is it yourself? Is it ego? Is it a Leo or someone Leo placements? Is it a lack of warmth? There could be something about warmth also coming too. I also put what's keeping you from doing what you want to do. So there's just deep introspective questions. What to put, and also what do you want to put your whole heart into? What's keeping you back from putting your whole heart into something or being vulnerable or exposing, yourself in some way. Because also with like pride, with work, with crafts, with things that you're building, your career, your creativity, like, are you able to put your whole heart into things? Are you putting your whole heart into it? If so, if not, why? Those are big questions to ask. And another theme that's coming up is balancing and redefining the word selfish. Because what's selfish to you, I promise, is not selfish to me. And there may be themes that are coming up where people are challenging your boundaries and you're really having to redefine yourself, like, or spell it out for other people, or redefine it for your family or for yourself, and or in your relationships or at your job. It's like, what crosses the board, that line between like self-efficiency and boundaries and self-protection into selfish? Because there is a line. And a lot of people, especially if you're a giver, and if you are someone who attracts broken people, if you are someone that heals people through relationship, physically, emotionally, whatever, spiritually, there is this need to really maybe be selfish for a while. But I don't feel like it's really selfish. There is just a need to really go inward, prioritize the self. Leo is the more refined version of Aries. You know what I mean? It's like the higher octave, basically. And so there is this need to, I just keep hearing refine, and that's very like Virgo, but it's just like redefine selfishness. I'm really digging into your boundaries, digging into what's too much, what is not enough. Because they're definitely, I want to smoke this, anyway. And themes of romance, kids, games, lovers. There could definitely be a surge of romantic energy, or a surge of romantic desire. From some of you, you're thinking about maybe people from the past. But make sure that whoever you fulfill that surge with, that you're not fucking with their heart. That's something that comes up too. It's like, quit playing games with my heart. There's just like, maybe some of you are peeping the games that are being played with your heart. So that's also something that's coming up too. But what blew my mind is the fact that this full moon is happening at 9 degrees Leo. And so I went to my handy dandy Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. I love this book. I really, really do. And sometimes it's too fucking far out there for me to give y'all the whole thing, but this one was fucking perfect. So his poetic description of Leo 9 degrees is a solid gold egg. The stark, bare truth. The singular accomplishment of heavy labors. An extraordinary gift, yet it's endangered. The gift is to be quintessentially yourself, and this gift abounds. Surrounded by danger, seen falsely by others, turned around. Digging your way out of history, you are compelled to puncture the illusion of image. The drama distorts. What is pristine remains inviolable, yet so much is lost, irretrievably. The pristine remains inviolable, yet so much is lost, irretrievably. Each subtle weakness takes charge. The long way around to a very simple quality that would mean nothing unless it were gone first. The long way, I'm going to say it again, the long way around to a very simple quality that would mean nothing unless it were first gone. Suffering and self-knowledge. All comes easy. Nothing comes easy. The riddle of destiny. Woo! So yeah. Yeah. Just, A bare, stark truth. That's what it said, right? A big, ugh. All right, so deep breath, y'all. Because we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for everyone listening for this why do I keep wanting to say new moon? For this full moon in Leo during Aquarius season 2021. Just asking for general messages for all of us to receive. Told you there's something about kids. Knight of Cups, Six of Cups. Woo-wee! Okay. I'm telling you, it's going to be feeling romantic up in here. Some of you are like wanting to be amorous, wanting to give of yourself, wanting to be romantic, wanting to create with kids, wanting to, like, some of you, this is like, let's make a baby. Like, let's go half on a baby, I hear. Really? Be careful. Those of you who aren't trying to conceive right now, that is a thing. Some of you also just may be really fertile, so there could be like some kind of soul passion that is tied to your creativity or tied to receptivity that needs to be tapped into. So getting really creative. Also, some of you, fuck yeah, be romantic. Some of you, a love offer is coming in, or a sexual offer is coming in, or someone that feels like your fucking soulmate. Or like you guys have some kind of soul contract or soul tie, or like there could also be someone from the past coming in. Either way, for some of you, there's definitely a water sign around. I want to say Scorpio, but definitely Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is Six of Cups is Venus and Scorpio. So there's something about extending, offering. And there could be, for some of you, it's to someone new. And for some of you, it feels like there could be someone from the past coming in. Also, be careful of like the whole champagne taste on a beer budget. That could be a thing. Hey, look, there's options coming in. What is going on, y'all? 2 nights? I feel like one's like romantic and one's sexy and fiery and reckless and like fucks your brains out the right way, but like really will never call you ever again, or like doesn't call you in the morning, or like doesn't know your last name, that, or like on purpose, that kind of thing. So there could be like this back and forth between, but for some of you, there's like a back and forth between someone that feels like you've known them for a really long time, or you like think that they're your soulmate, or you've known this person since you were like really, really young. And some of you are just like, some of you are experiencing romantic clashing, or clashing in the household, clashing in regards to kids. Some of you, there's like 2 different parenting styles going on, and it could get petty. It could get really like ugly and petty. So just be careful. But first things first card out is the Knight of Cups. And for this Leo new moon, it's like giving of your heart, being romantic, being amorous, being kind, being gentle, being creative. And for those of you who don't have any kind of romantic prospects or anything that, or anyone that feels like a soulmate, or any kids, there is a need to tap into your creativity and like do something new. It's like getting into like a new, like trying a new group or being receptive, doing something new creatively. It could also be like a new workout or going to a new gym or trying a new like, also it's like those of you who are single, it's like you can find love you will find like yourself like, holy shit, I got options. There are multiple people that I'm attracted to here, or multiple people that are attracted to me if you start doing stuff that you love. Specifically, some of you, was like something that you used to love when you were a kid. So it could be like rock climbing or rock hunting, or you're just like going on hikes or exploring, or just getting out. Whatever it is, it's like those of you who are single, it's like time to get out. Like go outside, go do something different. And I know COVID, blah, 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 whatever. Do whatever feels right in your body, but I'm saying either way, stop being at home. Even if you're walking around the block or going out into the forest or the mountains or whatever, there is something that you need that really will be soothing to your soul and will help if there's like a clash or duality within you. Some of you, like your energy level is clashing with your creativity level, or your schedule's clashing with your creativity level. There could be, but Lovers was on the bottom of the deck. I seen it. There it is. Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. And for some of you, you could be just falling in love or feeling in love or trying to like at a crossroads when it comes to love. There could be some of you could be experiencing some kind of treachery in love. For some of you, you could find out that whoever you're talking to or whoever you're dating has, or like whoever you think is your soulmate, they got like a whole roster. And that's not like funny. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying there's like, you never really know. And so it's really important to start trusting your intuition and looking at who you're saying yes to. That's what I'm saying. There's something here about cycles of saying yes and what you've said yes to. Cycles that started since you were a kid, or started since you were younger when you started dating. Like the way you receive love and who you say yes to, who you allow yourself to give, who you give and pour into. There just may need to be some adjustments. Like really look at, like, are you being taken advantage of? Are you like consistently? Is it the same lesson with a different face every time? You know what I mean? Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, there's a need. Let people be who they are, because there's something about that. I feel like everybody, especially with Aquarius season happening, this full moon in Leo is going to be really, it's almost like a losing of light on the heart, or a losing of light on things that hurt, or because there is this uprising of independence that I feel for a lot of people. A lot of people are just like about to go into springtime, like wanting to be single and wanting to be free and wanting options and wanting, but also some of you are really wanting to commit. But there also could be themes of like your relationship status versus your career. The Lovers, I told you wanted to come out. All right, and I'm going to do just a little bit. We'll clarify a little bit because I love y'all. There is this need to, I feel like there are big choices about autonomy and independence versus togetherness. Do you want to focus on your business, or do you want to focus on being in a relationship and building a family? There could be just a clash of that. That desire within you. So it's just like, be careful. Those of you who are feeling like baby fever or anything like that, wrap that shit up or do what you got to do. So that you don't like procreate with somebody that you like really don't want to be with and don't want around like for the long term. Like, I'm sorry to put it like that, but that could be just something that's coming up for some of you guys. So just be careful. Leo, Two of Swords. It's time to take the blindfold off. It's really time to sit still, because 2 nights out, there's a lot of action. There's a lot of things in motion. There's a lot of like, and they're charging towards each other. So it's like your creativity merging with your passion and desire, but also like the Knight of Wands doesn't think things through. The Knight of Wands always has to go back because he forgot something, because he moved too fast, because he didn't think long term, or think like the Knight of Wands is all about short term instant gratification. What can you do for me right now? And there may be someone with heavy fire sign, or there may be a fire sign that's like very much so in that like, what can you do for me, that kind of thing. They may not be like that way openly, but that may be what you're receiving. And there may be just a need for everybody to like be who they are. Let people be who they are. Let people show you who they are. Where my selenite go? Because independence, and there's a lot of Venus energy here. Like Venus is in Capricorn, I believe. Yeah, Venus is in Capricorn, doesn't go into Aquarius for I think another like few days, or another week at least. But let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. What should we be extending our love and energy to? For some of you, it's definitely like children and creativity and things that you loved from the past. Music, dancing, a Scorpio, possibly someone with heavy Pisces placements coming in. But also I feel like there is a lesson in receptivity. How you receive, how open is your heart? Are there walls around your heart? Do you need multiple people, validation from multiple people in order to feel independent, or to feel whole, or to feel like togetherness, or safe to be like vulnerable? That could be a thing. How can you evolve out of that? How can you provide yourself validation and confidence? That's another thing that's coming up too, is like, what are your sources of confidence? What makes you feel confident? And are they external or are they internal? Please clarify the Knight of Cups. Death. What you need to be putting your energy into are allowing and accepting whatever's ended. For some of you, I feel like mourning of a loss of a child, or there is something about children that you may still be like grieving or mourning. Some of you are actually like, this is a Scorpio. There's a lot of like Scorpio energy here. So some of you may be needing to focus on giving your energy to someone with, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. But also I feel like some of you, if it's not a person or a friend or a potential lover or any of that nature, there is a transformation, a rebirth. And don't you for a damn second think that you can get the rebirth without dying first. Both cards, knights moving forward, not knight, well, one's a knight and one's fucking death. Let's be real. But both moving forward. There are things, and also six of cups, turning your back. There are things that you're turning your back on the way that you gave love before, the way that you received love, the way that you processed love, a transformation, a rebirth, a blooming of love within some of you. It's this like, this feels really intense. It also feels really like, pay attention to the signs and wonders. Like, I feel like synchronicity is about to become a really big thing. Symbolism becoming really important. Please clarify the 6 of Cups. There are things coming back from the past that you guys are needing to like learn to fucking say no to. And it doesn't have to necessarily be the past. Because there could be someone that's just in and out, playing with your feelings or playing with your emotions or treating you like an option or treating you or making you feel disposable. Leo again. Making you feel weak. Making you feel like less attractive, or there's something about the heart, confidence, really needing to rise up. Maybe there are confidence issues that have been there since a child, or maybe there are things to heal with someone with heavy Leo placements, a sibling, or maybe even your, like, I want to hear your brother or your sister or your mother, or someone may have, or a childhood friend may have really like heavy Leo placements, and you guys may have like been stuck in regards to some loop there. There could be just like, there's cycles coming up that are to be broken and that are being released from childhood in regards to this. Please clarify the Six of Cups. So when you guys are having those moments of feeling nostalgia, or if you hear an old song and it takes you back to a memory or something, that's on purpose. Pay attention, tune in. What am I supposed to, what do I get out of this? Or what should I have done differently? Or not should I have done differently? I don't buy into that. But like, what do I need to see from this moment? Where's the gym? Where's the lesson? There's just this hindsight about something that comes by way of nostalgia or by way of the past. Some of you have been heavily thinking about someone from the past. I feel like someone from the past with heavy Scorpio placements, maybe like you had really good chemistry or a really good friendship or really good sex with, and you guys may be thinking, like, going back and forth about like, hey, strangering them. So, as long as you can maintain your autonomy and your independence, do you? Says the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. That wasn't me that said that. That was the Nine of Pentacles that said that. Because there is a need, and that is somewhere that we're shifting. There is a need for, like, I feel like as a collective, we are just really evolving out of this codependency and breaking those bonds and establishing healthy friendships, healthy relationships, healthy ways to depend on each other. And who you depend on requires a really strong sense of discernment, you being in tune with your fucking star player and your intuition, and knowing, like, okay, this feels not, and you do your work, however you allow yourself to be led. But there is this lesson, I feel like, that we're all coming into about, like, it's same thing with the Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. Nine of Cups, there's one person on there. Ten of Cups, then there's two people and kids and shit. Like, what the fuck do I look like trying to do something with you if I don't know how to, like, get me where I want to be? Like, it's just a thing. Our generations after generation after generation has done it. And I feel like it's something that we are evolving out of. And I feel like that is something that is, like, heavy on my purpose of, like, my life and my shit and what I'm doing here. My role in this community is just, like, as an Aries with a fucking Libra rising, sun in the 7th house, sun and North Node in the 7th house. My fucking purpose is to understand and express and help guide everybody through the process of cultivating and establishing healthy sense of autonomy and independence, and then being able to merge that into into togetherness in whatever form togetherness looks like for you. But it's just like, you can't have, it's like 1 + 1 makes 2. Beyonce already told you 1 + 1. I mean, sorry. Let me check the time. Lord knows how long. I just want to make sure the video is okay, because I just be rambling. I'm Okay, we're at 30 minutes. Shit. All right. I want to clarify. Please clarify the Six of Cups. Please clarify the Six of Cups. The Magician. I'm telling y'all, it's like you got to do it, figure out it on your own. There's something also about healthy communication. So someone may be like smooth talking. Like some of you are feeling like your mojo is back. And like you're just... get it how you live, boo. There could be someone with heavy Gemini or Virgo placements also coming in from the past. Some of them have heavy... there's a lot of fuckboy energy here, and there's a lot of like big dreams. I love you. Like I want to give you the world. But hey, somebody goes from the knight to the king. Okay. There could be someone from your past that wants to express, hey, I want to step up. Hey, I want to do this. Or it doesn't have to be someone from your past. It may be somebody that has kids. Fuck. It could be someone also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, particularly Scorpio, Pisces energy. That's just like, someone might want to put in the work. But then there's like this Knight of Wands fuckboy energy here that could definitely be getting in the way. Or this also could be like some of you I feel like are in a really like amorous romantic place, but then there's someone that's like annoying that's around. This could be like a friend or a roommate or someone that's like bothering you or constantly like, hey, or whatever. That could be a thing. Maybe like a younger fire sign or someone who's just like really fiery, or someone who just like doesn't really think things through, just like thinks later. Please clarify the Knight of Wands. Because there is some, but also some of you are like having amorous feelings for someone, possibly from the past, possibly with heavy water placements, or someone that is like regardless of their sign, someone that's making you like think about love and family and togetherness in a whole new way. And some of you are thinking about really making bold moves towards togetherness and experiencing that, or towards a sexual relationship. Or like if that's a thing, do it. Like young, wild, free. This is like activate, live out loud, live life to the fullest. Do you? The Knight of Wands! The Knight of Wands to the so you got two people. I can't. Okay, so you got two people that want to step up. The Knight of Cups goes to the King of Cups. Okay, I cannot. I can hear so many of you screaming right now. Because this Knight of Wands, some of you, it's like you go into the situation just thinking that it's going to be sex and just thinking that you're going to play or that it's going to be fun. And then like this person like all of a sudden steps up and like wants to like be husband, be like your person. And then as soon as I lay these cards down, now you got two kings standing off, just looking at each other. What is on the bottom of the deck? Jesus, Temperance. But you gotta wait it out. You gotta wait. Fight. Pray. Please clarify. Okay, I'm gonna just get into the tea. Please clarify these two kings. What is going on with the standoff here? For some of you, let's say there isn't a person, or there isn't, well, okay, I want to clarify. Hold on. For some of you, okay, I'll just say there isn't a person. Let's say there's not multiple prospects. There's just a lot of duality going on within you. Damn. Part of me wants to start another video because I feel like I'm scared this isn't gonna like, I'm not going to have the time, or this file's going to be too big. Temperance came out again. Don't make any options. Just wait. If people are putting on the pressure, especially if this fire sign is like a Sagittarius or it's a Sagittarius or a Pisces, there is like a standoff or I feel like you're trying to charge or choose between two very strong personalities. Don't make a decision. Pour into yourself. Don't no ultimatums. No we don't fucking respond to terrorists. Hey, we're at 34 minutes. All right, I'm gonna do, yeah, I love you. All right, y'all, I was just like, I can tell the tea is hot, so I was nervous that it's going to, be too big for me to, there's a lot of energy flowing, so sometimes it's it's too much. And it makes my technology fuck up. And we already in pre-shadow phase. I can feel it. I'm just let me not. Okay. So since we're in it, let's get in it. All right. I just want one more card to clarify these two kings, this face-off situation. And like I was going to say, for those of you, if there aren't a person, or if these aren't people, or authorities, or maybe multiple job offers, or multiple, financial opportunities or friends. This could be just the emotionally, this could be just the side of you, yeah. 7 of Wands. Defend yourself with moderation. You're really having to figure out, ooh, Leo, there's a lot of Leo in, I'm telling you, it's flowing. There's things are coming to light. So you don't need to make any hard, fast movements. Also, those of you who have multiple options, Temperance is coming out because it's just do you really need all the options that you have? Do you need to be holding all the cups that you have? Do all the emotional doors that you have open do you need to keep them cracked still? Does all of them need to be cracked still? You can't close some of those doors? And some of you are yes, I do. Thank you, bye. And that's okay. Maintain your ground, but don't go back and forth. Don't play games with anybody's heart. Don't, juggle people. And, if you're gonna, just keep it ethical. Keep it honest. Keep it authentic. Keep everything 100. That is what, Leo 100. 100. Is what is needed. Please clarify the 9 of Pentacles. Because some of you, it's you could really have intense or real feelings for both of these people. And if you don't play your cards right, if you're not honest, you could end up just going off on your own. But and missing an opportunity to really experience love and togetherness. But some of you, I feel it's you're fighting a side of yourself whether to stay in a situation or not. But it's whether it's a healthy relationship or a great connection, if you're not healthy in the mind, spirit, and body, if you don't feel like you are 150, you don't need to be in a relationship. You don't need to be, you know what I mean? If you're not bringing, if you're not at a surplus, and if the other person isn't at a surplus, so we're just playing the fractions game and bringing all this deficit to the table, what's the point? What are we doing? No fucking time for that. I'm sorry, but no, that's not what we're doing here. Everybody needs to get their own shit together individually. And if you are the only one putting in the work in your relationship, or if you are if you're just taking, at what point do you feel guilty? Or at what point do you stop yourself? There's moderation. There is a need to pour into yourself, especially if some of you if you're feeling taken advantage of. Some of you, with this full moon, there are things you are turning your back on. Because there are, real, there's, good shit coming in. or present or available. Please clarify the Nine of Pentacles for full moon in Leo, this Aquarius season 2021. The Star. Yeah, and it's just like some of you, it's like, what, go for what you want. You get your wish by way of independence. It's like, even if there's multiple people, like, these aren't your last opportunities to love. You know what I mean? Sun on the bottom of the deck again. Things are coming to light. You are being divinely guided. And you're being divinely restored. Some of you, I feel like, really are deciding, like, how do you want to spend your independence? What does your version of living your life to the fullest truly look like? Some of you are really experiencing or are about to experience financial freedom, or you get some kind of wish or something that you've been wanting while Venus is in Capricorn, like during Aquarius season. Some of you, there's just like an opportunity or something big that like really makes you feel like Leo style. I'm that, like, you know, like on it. Any other? All right, please clarify the Star. Let's go ahead and just do that. But yeah, there is something about guidance, hope being restored. Hope by way of like independence and you choosing your way and pouring into yourself, because the tides are turning. Six of Pentacles. Some of you, like, an investor comes in or someone comes in that takes care of you. They may have like heavy Libra or Earth placements, Libra, Earth, or Aquarius placements, or heavy Venus, Taurus, Libra placements. But there is like possible investors coming in. I feel like just a reversal, a turning of the tables, the scales like recalibrating. It's like fairness. Some of you are being given something that you want, being given something of value. Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups. Yo, that's what I'm saying. There's a truth coming in. It's like when you choose to do what really is in your heart, and when you choose to operate in truth, when you choose to understand your divine right to wield this power, to wield this sword of truth, like, life and death is in your fucking tongue. What are we doing? What are we doing here? It's time. Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. It's like some of you, there's like, even if you're in a committed relationship, even if you're happy, there is something about you getting you right first before the lovers really blossoms, before the merging, before the love really takes place. But also this swell of independence and the swell of romance could also lead to you guys making like really just kind of hook-up-y kind of decision, like fuckboy mentalities, something that you may be having to deal with. Just not thinking long-term, doing stuff, acting and not thinking long-term. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying that just could be something that's coming up. Please clarify the Lovers. What makes you feel like you are in love? What makes you feel like, what feels like everything to you? Some of you really need to get in the mountains, really need to go outside, really need to explore new terrain. And some of you, it's just like you're not going to be comfortable being 100% bare and vulnerable and in love with someone until you figure out how to do that shit with yourself. The Empress, and it comes by way of taking care of yourself. I'm telling you though, there is something about kids, abundance, baby mama drama. Some of you may be at a crossroads with your mother-in-law, or a crossroads with a Taurus or a Libra, at a crossroads with taking care of yourself, and there is a new beginning available to you. Those of you, it's like, if those of you who are trying to get pregnant, absolutely, it happens. Those of you who are seeking romantic relationship, as long as you get out and do something different and move and operate in a different way than you have been, then yes, you will be encountering love. There is just a need to operate differently, more heart-centered. And the merging, the love that needs to happen, the Empress says, it has to happen in me. It has to happen you taking care of yourself. There is a new way to like operating within and harnessing your willpower. 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there could definitely, some of you, there are multiple multiple suitors. And some of you are really stuck in your head about like what to do, about like committing, not committing, starting a new relationship, just keeping it open, leaving, moving, all those kinds of things. There's a conflict of passions. Either way, says the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Conflict or like competing passions within you that need to be examined and that require your energy. Like, give your love to the war that's going on within you. And you can settle that by way of truth, honesty, authenticity, honor, integrity. It's like that's where we're like diving into. It's like honor, regal, loyal. Like what's going on? What kind of games are being played and how's it going down? Crystal drop. Hey. I love y'all. We gonna get this work.